Hey guys, it's Anna and today I'll be doing a first impression on these two concealers. They're both from the same brand, thesaem or thesaem. They're both from the same brand, thesaem. But they're not the same because this one is a liquid one and this one is a pot one, but they're both from the same brand, thesaem. Okay, I'll stop. Okay, I've heard this from Tony Sia and I've been trusting her opinions. So I got these two. She has both. She said that she likes the liquid one better than the pot one, but I got both to test it for myself because I have a hunch that I'm going to like the pot one better than the liquid one. For the half of my face, I am going to put the liquid one and the other half I'm going to put the pot one, and I'm just going to observe them both, and by the end of the day I will tell you guys my verdict on these two, which one is better. So yep, if you guys want to see the battle of the same concealers, then just keep on watching. On my face right now, I have my brows, I have my mascara, I have a lipstick, and I have a very thin layer of Maybelline Fit Me foundation. You can still see the blemishes on my skin. I put foundation because normally that's how I would do it. I don't usually put concealer without foundation underneath because, as you guys can see, I do really have a lot of imperfections on my face. But for today's video's sake, I just put a very thin layer for you guys so we can still see the effect of the concealer, so the foundation is not overpowering. And I avoided putting foundation on this area, both of these areas. I'm going to put the liquid first, and it's going to be my right side or your left side, I think. By the way, both of these are in the same shade. They're both number 2, as you can see. Can you see it? They have 3 shades, 1, 1.5, and 2. And 1.5 and 1 are too light for me. I think this one is pretty light too, so it's okay to use this to brighten the under eyes. So without any color correction, I'm going to apply it on my eye bags. I'm just going to apply it as I normally would. Ooh, this has the same shade with my Urban Decay, and I mean consistency with my... It smells kind of nice. I think that's enough, or I'm going to put some more here. I think that's a lot. Okay, and now I'm going to use my beauty blender to... Ooh, that's a lot. Ooh, oh my god. Full coverage nga siya. Hindi man ako naniwala agad. There. It covered pretty nice, and it didn't dry up like it clung to my lines. It didn't crease, and I haven't even set it yet, and it feels like I don't have to set it. It's not tacky at all. Wow, I'm liking it. I know you can still see the grayness of my under eye. That's because I didn't color correct. Now I'm going to try to spot conceal. This might fail because I have red blemishes and I'm supposed to color correct them, but I'm just going to do it anyway. And also the redness under my nose. Ooh, since it dries up really fast, I have to blend it. Oh no! Oh no! It doesn't really have to be fast. I'm just going to use my finger. It did cover pretty nice. You can still see the other blemishes. I'm going to go through it again. And this time I'm going to set it to blend it right away. So this is the half of my face concealed using the liquid version of the same concealer, or the some call it the Saem. I don't really know how to pronounce it. But yes, I like this. And even though it's a little bit too light for me, I think it blended well. Okay, I don't think I have to set this, but I'm going to do it anyways since that's what we normally do. I don't want to use any powder with coverage, so I'm going to use our CMA. And another good thing about this, I don't think you have to bake this. It dries up really fast and it's not tacky at all, and it doesn't cling to your lines or it doesn't crease, and it has good coverage. That's pretty nice. I know you can still see some of my blemishes, but for me, that's good enough already. A big difference on my skin right now. Even my natural actor can't do that. Okay, now that we're done on the right side of my face where I put the liquid concealer, I am now going to the left side of my face and use this hot concealer in the same shade, number 2. Okay. Okay, for this, I'm going to use my finger because that's how I normally apply a pot concealer. Woo! Again, ang bilis niya matuyo. Okay, I'm going to quickly highlight my face because I did that on the other side. Gusto ko sila, guys. Ano bang difference nila? Parang wala naman eh. So we're going to wait for this one to settle in. But so far, I don't feel anything. I'm going to spot conceal now. Guys, tandaan nyo na. A little bit goes a long way. As per Tony Sia. And it's true. Another thing that I've noticed is that it covered my pores. Okay, I have one more thing to do. I'm going to go back to the liquid concealer and put it on my lids because sometimes I do that. I don't know if you do, but I do that too since I have very gray and reddish lids. Sometimes green, I don't know. I'm going to just put twink. Yan. Lang, galing! Nainis na ba kayo? Sorry ha. Kasi natutuwa lang talaga ako. Nakita niyo yung pagmumukha ko kanina. This is really good. I don't have to put much effort. This is the pot concealer on my left eye, left lid. Of course, I'm going to set it. I'm just going to use this. Sorry na. And I'm going to set my left face as well. Okay, let's just focus on my under eyes. Are they different? Okay, so far I'm really liking the pot one better than the liquid one. Just because I think this has more coverage than the other one. Even though I put a lot here and less here. This is, you can see that it's more covered than my left side. So that's a plus point on this. But I'm going to observe them both as the day goes by. Right now it's 11 a.m. and I'm going to see if it's going to hold up throughout the day. And I think today it's around 34 degrees Celsius. I don't know. I'm going to put it there, right here. That's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, it is ay, may pimple na. Parang wala naman to kanina. Anna, stop touching your face. It is now 5:30 p.m. I believe, and the concealer has been here for around 6.5 hours. Oh, by the way, I changed my shirt because I had to go outside to do some errands, and just to give you something to consider with what's going on with my face, I went outside. I walked for about 30 minutes to do some errands, and I got all sweaty. I tried my best not to touch this area, although I keep on rubbing my nose because my nose is always sweating. Okay, I will really zoom you in, guys, and you're going to see some pretty bad skin here. If you want to see, this is how my face looks like. As you can see earlier, I used the concealer here, but it is now all gone since I just kept on rubbing my nose like this. But if you can see the difference of these two, this one is a little bit redder than this. That means this side has a little bit of coverage still. Okay, let's talk about the blemishes. I know this side of my face has more pimples than this one, but you can see that they came out. You can already see them. On this side, it's pretty decent. Well, you can still see that pimple over there and this one, but this looks clearer than this. Okay, next is my under eye area. Okay, I know that both concealed areas look so trashy right now, but just compare. This still has a bit of coverage. This, ganun na lang. Okay, one thing I've noticed is that it went inside my large pores. This one. Pumasok siya sa loob. And not in a good way. So I think if you're going to use this concealer and you have large pores, I think you should definitely use a pore minimizing primer or a pore filling primer so that this won't happen to you. And again, this is the other one. Okay. What? Can you guys see? This didn't go in my pores. Okay, lastly, and I know this is not a big deal, but I also put concealer on my eyelids. And okay, I knew this is going to be bad, but I did it anyways just to test this out. Baka makachamba kasi. You can see that both of them creased. Do you think the other one is better than the other one? I think this creased more than the other one. Grabe ang oily ng lids ko, no? Hi guys, close na tayo. Nakita nyo na yung ka-pores-poresan ng mukha ko. And my final verdict is the pot concealer is the winner! You guys already know that. I still had to experiment on these two though, since this is only a first impression, and so far I like this one better than the liquid one, but I'm still going to test it with different primers, different foundations, depth breadth, different setting powder, different setting spray, and all that jazz. So this is the winner for me, like a winner. Not only because this left side is more flawless than this one, but also you have to consider that I put less product on this side compared to this. You saw earlier I put a gajillion amount of this concealer, and also I spot concealed. But this, it looks better for me. Syempre alam ko na hulas na yung itsura niya, pero gagamitin ko to sa bundok. Hindi siya nagpainda sa oiliness ko, guys. Ito, medyo chumems ng konti. Pero okay pa rin to, guys, ha. As in, this one is better than my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, but this one is better than this one. But if we're only talking liquid concealer, then this is my new favorite. Sobra. Worth it, guys. It's worth it. I love the consistency. I love how it applied on my skin. You saw earlier that it wasn't tacky. It actually feels so nice. It actually feels like my skin. And it has good coverage. And it doesn't feel like I have concealer. It almost feels like this has powder in it. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how it feels. But this is still better for me. That's it, you guys. You be the judge. You saw the whole video. Super good buy. If you can get both, get both. I'm happy I have two because sometimes I just don't feel like using a pot concealer, and sometimes I don't feel like using the liquid one. So I think it's good to have them both so you guys can see it for yourself as well, because we all have different skin. And okay, that's it for today's video, I think. Okay, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and share this to your friends and loved ones, and have a great day, guys. Bye! I know this side of my face has more pimples. I really have red nose around this area. Ano? Because you can see I have pangit nun. I have oil. Maybe